What if the world as we know it was about to end? Well, buckle up because today we're diving into the apocalyptic roller coaster that is 2012. Directed by Roland Emmerich, this movie takes natural disasters to the next level. We've got earthquakes, tsunamis, and pure chaos. Oh, and a whole lot of human drama. Ready to survive the end of the world? Let's go. Our story begins in the year 2009, where an Indian scientist named Dr. Satnam Surutani discovers something very wrong with the Earth's core. Thanks to some intense solar flares, the Earth's crust is heating up like a microwave dinner. He shares this alarming news with his friend, Adrian Helmsley, a US geologist. Adrian does what any of us would do: panic. He rushes back to Washington, D.C. to tell the government. And guess what? They already knew. Yup, world leaders are secretly preparing for the end of the world. Classic. Fast forward to 2012, and we meet our main guy, Jackson Curtis. He's a divorced dad who's trying to bond with his two kids during a camping trip to Yellowstone. Fun fact, he's also a struggling writer whose book nobody reads. Ouch. While at Yellowstone, Jackson bumps into Charlie Frost, a wild conspiracy theorist running a pirate radio station. Charlie's like, hey, the government is hiding secret spaceships to save the rich and famous. Of course, Jackson thinks he's crazy. But Jackson doesn't stay skeptical for long. Soon, California gets hit by a series of earthquakes. Buildings are collapsing, the roads are splitting, and let's just say it's not a great day to live in LA. Jackson realizes Charlie might be onto something, so he rushes to get his family out of harm's way. But let me tell you, getting out of a disaster zone is easier said than done. Cue some of the most over-the-top action sequences you've ever seen. We've got Jackson literally driving a limo through collapsing freeways and dodging fireballs like it's a video game. Meanwhile, Adrian is working with the government to coordinate their top-secret survival plan. Turns out they're building massive arks. Yes, like Noah's Ark, but high-tech to save humanity. But there's a catch. Only the super rich and powerful get tickets. Classic dystopian hierarchy. Back with Jackson, he learns about these arcs from, you guessed it, Charlie. And here's the kicker. Charlie has a map to the arc locations. It's hidden on his radio station bus. Naturally, Jackson's like, we're gonna steal that map and save my family. As Jackson and his family race to the arcs, the world is falling apart. Literally. We're talking mega earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis the size of skyscrapers. It's chaos on a global scale. On the other side of the world, Adrian is having his own struggles. He's torn between saving humanity and exposing the government's shady secrets. Because, let's be real, if only the elite survive, what kind of humanity are we even saving? With time running out, Jackson and his family finally make it to one of the arcs. But getting on board? That's a whole other mission. Meanwhile, Adrian pushes for a more inclusive plan to save as many people as possible. But not everyone agrees, because apparently some folks just love gatekeeping survival. And that's where we'll leave it, folks. Will humanity find a way to survive together, or will the world's end tear us apart? You'll have to watch the movie to find out. Upbeat outro music kicks in. 2012's isn't just a disaster movie. It's a wild mix of heart-pounding action, emotional moments, and a subtle reminder about climate change. Sure, the science might be a little exaggerated, but hey, it's Hollywood. What do you think? Would you survive the end of the world? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic movie recaps. Thanks for watching. And remember, when the ground starts shaking, always trust the limo driver.